So yeah, this is part 2. So anyways, what I was trying to say, so yeah. In 1576, Jean Christian married unknown woman. It is an unknown woman from Villa Bloxia family. They had two sons, Edward the Third. The till 1576 till 1633, co-ruler of Christian one, Gabriel Nitro. This reminds me of Gabriel Agrest, but whatever. Gabriel Nitro, 1582 till 1648, king of Salamanca. Salamanca. The death is coming soon. You know why it's coming soon? Because this is actually not real. This is a fictional family tree, but this is very, very interesting. There are some archaeologists trying to find about his death. So, he was born in December 1545, Jean Christian Plots. And yeah, his family, his sons. And the place of birth is Brookhaven. Father is Edward I. Mother was Mary Joseph Castle. Sons Edward III of Redcliffe, Gabriel Nitro. Occupation, he was a prince. He died in 1588. You know what are the cause of death? Choking. Choking on what? Anyways, I'm traumatized. Sorry for yelling. Anyways, continue. The hell? Okay, sorry. My throat is paining. Okay, Vishnu. Do not think I'm sponsoring something. Gabriel Nitro, born Gabriel Plots in 1582 till 1648, was the first king of Salamanca from 1610 till his death. Gabriel Nitro, what the hell does he look like? Name Gabriel Nitro, born in 1582. The place of birth Redcliffe's. Father John Christian Platt, wife Mary Periander. Children Edward Nitro, William Nitro, Annie Nitro, Gabriel Nitro the second. Oh my god. Occupation King of Salamanca, 1610 till 1648. Prince of Naranjo. This is the same 1610 till 1648. Vice President of Robloxia, 1625 till 1628. Prince of what I forgot. Prince of Santa Cruz de los Pumas, which is oh my god, 1644 to 1648. Died in 1648. Cause of death, battle. What the hell am I saying? Life. As a result of intrigue of Winston Jones, Gabriel's father, John Christian Potts, was poisoned. Okay. His father was poisoned, but it did not write in his biography. So he's poisoned, and soon he died by shocking chicken. What the hell? In this way, at the age of 6, Gabriel was orphaned on the order of the Chancellor Edward II. This inherited his nephews. This evil man disinherited his nephews. When Gabriel Potts was 12 years old, his name changed and is sent to Salamanca, which was a merchant republic. He was chosen for the highest state positions in the merchant republic of Salamanca in 1598 till 1604. 1607 till 1608 and 1610 till 11. I guess he took breaks or something. In 1603, he married daughter of Corblock II, Mary. Perhaps Corblock II was preparing his son-in-law to take the throne of Radcliffe in the event of the removal of Christian I. I guess Christian I was his, I don't know, predecessor. I forgot again. But yeah, it is very important to know. I'm a history teacher for now. So yeah. In 1610, in the face of the threat of the invasion of the Corblox Empire, the Council of Merchant Republics of Salamanca gathered and elected Gabriel Nitro as the king. His coronation took place shortly after. A message was sent to Corblox II, who accepted the new country 6 months later. In 1625, he proclaimed a vice president of Robloxia by Robert Quincy King Jr., who was Nitro's friend. I guess this is Martin Luther King Jr. or something, but no, I may be wrong. He gave up his position in 1628 when his son inherited. He died in the Battle of Dark Powder. Wow. I am very curious of which battles are they fighting. You know what? I'll discuss about this topic in another video. But yeah, okay. So his friend died in the Battle of Dark Powder. I don't know which powder they talk about, but this is the name when Americans ignored this. Family. Gabriel Nature and Mary Periander had four children. Edward Nature, 1604 till 1629, Vice President of Robloxia, 1628 till 1629. I guess he died, but who knows? Oh my god. William Nitro, 1605 till 1664, King of Southern America. Wait a second. 1648 till 1652, the Hinds of Santa Cruz de los Pumas, 1658 till 1664, James the First, 1606 till 1687. Wow. King of Salamanca, 1652 till 1687. Then that is Jameson. Then Anne Nitro, 1690 1698. Given Nitro the second, 1613 till 1648. King of Santa Cruz de los Pumas, 1648 till 1658. It is not clear whether he was the vice president or whether he is merely acting during a Venancy. Okay. My throat is drying. Okay. This isn't here. Oh my god. Okay, Zagi, ignore. Where are his grandsons? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to find something. Sorry, I'm trying to find that I'm trying to find it ready. Ignore that. Then here comes Edward Nitro. Okay, what he looks like is unknown. I hate it when ads pop up. So yeah, Edward Nitro. Edward Nitro, 1604 till 1629, was the vice president of Robloxia from 1628 to 1629. Life. He was the eldest son of Gabriel Nitro, king of Salamanca, and Mary Pyrander, Corblax's second daughter. What? His father had a good relationship with President Roblox Quincy King Jr. Oh my god, my throat is drying. What the hell? Okay. In 1620, Edward's father became vice president mostly because of his influence in the government of the Robloxian Empire and his descent from the Castle family, which is I forgot. He then sent his elder son to the army. Elder son to the army. 5 years later, Edward Nitro became the governor of Roblox, Connecticut, which is Connecticut in probably present days, but it's in that universe. In Connecticut is in America. So yeah, vice presidency and death. No, no. So yeah. In 1628, Gabriel Nitro resigned as vice president, means he left the position as a vice president, and Edward Nitro took over this position. He introduced several reforms but died of dysentery at the age of 25 and is buried in Rollbany. Wow. I feel bad for this person if he died. See, Luke Celan took his position. एक minute. That name very familiar. Looks Terilant, probably name of hospital or the name of the street in Brookhaven. We'll dive that. Oh my god. Edward's death at a young age opened the way to the throne for his younger brothers and became a succession dispute. Um, where is the where is his other sons though? Did he not have sons or something? Um, just 1 second. I'm trying to process. The hell? Okay. His son was. Why did I forget? This is Christian the second. I forgot. What the hell? I forgot about. I guess this is probably years ago. Okay. This is this. Oh my god. This was this. Gabriel Nitro. Then I guess Edward Nitro is Edward the second. I don't know how to remove this. But yeah. Gabriel Nitro. I hate it when advertisement come. This is a very complicated. This is so complicated, but I want to read it. I guess he died. This dude died. Ew. This dude died. So I guess he did not have children back then. So yeah. Luke Saint Stellant is a very important name. So yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. It is. Why can't I remove this photo or something? This is so annoying. Fast forward if someone find this annoying. Okay. This is Edward the Second was the king of Redcliffe from 1574 till 1592. This was what he looked like. I'm not sure what he said, but this was his photo. The photo of Edward that was taken in 1580. Name Edward II Potts. Born on 30th of August 1542. Place of birth Redcliffe's. Father was Edward the First. Brothers were Louis John Christian Potts. Wife was Catherine Sherry. Son was Christian the First Radcliffe. Hezekiah Potts. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was discussing John Potts. Okay, but yeah. Now let's discuss this. This is oh my god. Ignore this. I hate. I literally want to kick this advertisement out of its face. Okay, Christian first of Redcliffe's. Christian the one was king of Redcliffe's from 1592 till 1637. Life when he was 14, his father Edward II died. The throne was then inherited by Christian the First. In the first year of his reign, he is manipulated by the eminence guys of the court, probably the nobles or the judges or something, but like I guess the whole court. But yeah, I guess the controller of the court, Winston Jones. I guess he's manipulated. Then the rest of his life is unknown. This is what Christian. This is what Winston Jones looked like. This was his father, and this was him. Oh my god. Name Christian Zotzer Potts. Okay, why am I British? Born in the 1578. Place about Radcliffe's father. There was the second mother, Catherine Sherry. Mother Hezekiah Potts. Wife Felicia Jones. And sons Christian the Second. Occupation king of red. So yeah, his cause of death was unknown, which is weird. So yeah, he died in 1615. Oh my god. His son is Christian the Second. Wow. I hate when ads happen. Ignore the ad. Always ignore the ads. Christian the Second. Okay, this is how he looks like. He looks okay. Bye bye. So yeah, what was I saying anyways? Christian II, Christian Silipoth, was born on July 18th, 1614 in Row, London blocks, Sea Kingdom to Felicia Jones. He is married to, this is his mother. I thought it was him married to. So yeah. And Christian first. While his mom was in Royal British Regiment, his father let him take care of horses by marking the stables, but in Roe Britain. So this also relates to the stables in Brookhaven. So yeah, he married to Isla the First in 1634, but Isla got expelled in 1652. She would later die in 1656 due to a heart attack. Christian lived as a king and got to see his grandchild, but his son died and almost got to see his great grandchild. I guess this is probably the saddest, but there is more to this. Christian Shelley Potts is born in July 18th, 1614, place about Bloxia Kingdom family. This was the Bloxia Kingdom. And his one second. So yeah, he was a equestrian from 1622 to 1636 and was a king of 1637 till 700. So yeah, he died very late. Died on August 27th, 17, and the cause of death was stabbing. I don't know how he died. So yeah, let's go. Christian II was also often called Christina during his life in kindergarten in his grade 5th, but he also bullied kids smaller than him. Everybody tried fighting him, but he was extremely injured. He extremely injured all of his classmates. I guess this is karma, probably early life. The individual in question contracted measles at the age of 7, necessitating a visit to a physician. During this consultation, the presence of a concerning tumor in the leg was discovered. The tumor exhibited significant growth and required surgical intervention, means amputation or something. Regretfully, the individual subsequently developed a cardiovascular disease. As a result of the medical treatment provided at the age of 8, the individual granted the ownership of 4,000 square studs. I guess 313.6 square meters of farmland and permission to possess horses, as his father was unable to manage the entirety of these assets. Moving on, teenage life. In the year 1630, Christian and his family relocated to Brookhaven due to persistent crop failures on their farm. Upon their arrival, they encountered an unfamiliar tribe believed to be Brookhaven. So Brookhaven, they are related to Brookhaven, but they just don't know. They, do you remember lifestyle? You can go to part 1. So yeah, initially they found the area to be known as the Oaks community and to be unsuitable, but they proceeded to what is now the stables. Discovered approximately 1,500 square studs, which is 1,247 square meters of tall grass with agricultural potential. Despite their desire to acquire the grass, they faced a language barrier with the Brookhaven tribe. Consequently, Felicia brought the assistance of a widow who could interpret the language and facilitate communication. She asked the meadow what this Snefia pour his Juzia Shia Usbur Jizekeb mean. The widow said it means you can have it but do not waste it or die. This is a tribal language. Felicia returned to her family and relayed the widow's message. Subsequently, they relocated their farmlands and constructed a residence there. Due to the absence of educational institutions and law enforcement facilities, Christian II was unable to attend school. Consequently, he received homeschooling for secondary education. Marriage. After 5 years, Christian encountered the love of his life, Isla the First, as he was prepared to depart adult life. According to legend, one part of Bloxburg Valley was being ravaged by the demon, probably tortured. Trichellurus. Christian the Second went there for the demon. I'm curious what this person. Ah shit. This is a legendary Robloxian beast. It is able to return itself into fossils or beasts after death. Even though he died in 1938, a legendary Robloxian monster will awaken if Mongolian blocks and Kawazi blocks are threatened, and if possible will try to make peace. He was born 2 million years ago, place of birth Mongo Libox. Family father Aurelius, nephew Maxwell Block's cat. Died in 1928 at the place Mongolia blocks. So Mongolia blocks is where it is from Mongolia. Cause of the change of Pallas cat's classification. This is I don't know demon. It is a demon. Animal from Manul, status good. Always taken care of Mongol, Russians, Kazakhs, Toxians, Genghis block formally, Zeus dynasty formally, of the Khans. This is the beast. Now moving on to his son Eric. Eric Nemenage Potts. Eric was born in 1943, the son of a tailor. I guess his father was a tailor at the time, but yeah, people rumored to be, but I guess yeah. And his wife in a small village in Bloxia Kingdom. From a young age, Eric was a bit bigger than the adult children. He's often teased and called names like Fat Eric and Dumb Boy. That's why this Eric was a gentle soul who had a kind heart and would help out those who were in need. Despite this, his parents tried to get him to be more active, eat healthier diet, but Eric preferred to eat cakes and sweets. Oh my god. Eric's parents eventually gave up to change his eating habits. That is very sad. Eric's parents tried to convince him to change his lifestyle. As Eric grew older, he kept putting on more and more weight. He often made jokes that he had ridiculed, but he kept smiling and tried to make it the best of life. He even found himself as a king and argued that as a king he could finally get everything what he wanted to eat. But unfortunately, his health deteriorated due to his weight. In 1686, at the age of 43, Eric, who weighed, oh my god, 65 4 pounds, passed away due to obesity related complications. Oh my god, oh my god, that's sad. But yeah, let us look at his profile name. Eric Potts died born on April 1st. Oh my god, that is now April Fool's. Yes. April 1st, 1643. Place of birth, Roblox said for education. His mom is the first son. His son is John the First. Occupation was as a king. Died in July 30th, 1686. Cause of death is obesity. This is what he was drawn to be look like. Oh my god, this is the picture of his eating geek. Now we on to John first. This ignore. Oh my god, this was John first. We get to know as a great grandfather of probably Adonly Wolf of Mr. Brookhaven himself. Like Mark Brookhaven. John 1. John 1, June 23rd to June 23rd, 1652 till May 8th, 1718 was the king of Red Cliffs from 1664 till 1718. His mom's identity remains unknown, while his father and predecessors are known. The individual in question received the primary education at a private institution due to the year 1660. This is how he looks like. Yeah, he looks weird or something. No, not weird, but okay. I don't know what he looked like, but yeah. As a result of their conduct, he was subsequently expelled from school in 1669. They left their homes to face significant challenges and hardships. To self-reliance and determination, they acquired the essential survival skill and developed an aspiration to attain a position of leadership. In 700, they entered a marital union. I don't know what the hell is a marital union, but I guess marriage. Yeah, with Annie. They were blessed with a son named John the Fourth. In 1701, they had another kid, Edward the Third. Few months later, they had Henry Potts. John the Fourth went on to marry the Queen to the esteemed Rose family. In 1664, John elected to the prestigious office of Redcliffe, where he served with distinction. However, he was not re-elected for subsequent term. John's lifelong journey came an end to May 8, 1718. Okay, his name. Oh my god, this is very difficult. John Fisher, Tamao Bloxley, James Bloxington, aka known as John. I forgot. I don't know. I forgot. John the First, born on 23rd of June, 1652. Place of birth Redcliffe. Ignore the background noise. Family predecessor means before, like successors means mm, after your birth, like the throne, after the throne. Predecessors Nootka Haven Bok, which we discussed earlier. Father Eric Lamish Potts, sons John the uh, John the Fourth Potts, Edward the Henry Potts, died on May 8th, 1718. And you know what is the cause of the death? What the hell? Cause of death. Falling 10 kilometers higher than spear thrown in the summer. What the hell? Okay. This is very long. I'll discuss the rest in the next part. This is too long.